Number 10. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. When it comes to renting a downtown apartment, Philadelphia is not usually the first place that comes to mind for people looking to move. Many people often consider Philadelphia an afterthought when considering cities in the Northeast megalopolis, or just kind of skip over it entirely when looking at cities on the East Coast. There are many reasons why people don't want to live in Philadelphia, and some of those reasons have merit. But it's also become one of the more expensive cities in the United States in recent years. A big reason for this is that it has become a very popular city to move to, but there's been a lot of development downtown over the past decade or so that has brought up rental prices along with property values. If you want to rent a one-bedroom apartment downtown, expect to pay around $2,000 per month. If you want something larger like a two-bedroom, expect to pay around $3,000. Number 9. Chicago, Illinois. The Windy City has seen better days. For decades, Chicago was known for its affordable housing compared to other major cities. It was almost always cheaper to buy a home in Chicago than New York City, Los Angeles, or San Francisco. That isn't really the case anymore. Chicago's population has been declining for decades now, and that ease caused a lot of problems for the city. Crime has risen. There have been repeated calls for bankruptcy, and they've had a hard time paying their pension obligations. The good news for those who want to move to Chicago is that real estate prices aren't what they used to be, and neither are rental rates. Number 8. Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles is a sprawling city. There are distinct neighborhoods with unique cultures all throughout the city. The downtown area is where you'll find the Staples Center, home of the Lakers and the Kings. It's also got the Broad Stage, which is sort of like LA's answer to New York City's Radio City Music Hall. Downtown LA doesn't really compare to the other major cities on this list. There isn't anything quite like it, so it's kind of difficult to define exactly what we're talking about when we say downtown. But if you look at the general area surrounding downtown, you'll find that rental prices are getting pretty high here. One-bedroom apartments go for around $2,500 to $3,000, and a two-bedroom is going to cost you upwards of $4,500. Number 7. Seattle, Washington. Seattle is another city whose popularity has exploded over the past decade or so. This has led to skyrocketing housing prices and rents. Seattle is often overlooked when discussing expensive cities. People think of San Francisco, Los Angeles, and New York City before they think of Seattle, but the reality is Seattle is more expensive. Median rent for a one-bedroom in Seattle is $2,245 per month, and median rent for a two-bedroom is $3,000 per month. The good thing about Seattle is that it's a very livable city. It doesn't have nearly as much crime as a lot of other major cities. It's got plenty of outdoor recreation opportunities, and the job market is booming right now. The downside to Seattle is that it's getting too popular. Cities shouldn't be punished for being great places to live, but the influx of new residents has caused prices to rise dramatically. Number 6. San Diego, California. San Diego is America's 8th largest city and one of the most popular cities in California. It's always ranked high on lists of best places to live in the United States. They've got amazing weather year-round, beautiful beaches, and plenty of sunshine. It's no wonder why so many people want to live in San Diego. A lot of people think that San Diego is overpriced, and they would be correct. But there is one bright spot, and it's the fact that they have a large number of apartments available. If you're willing to live downtown, you can get a one-bedroom apartment for under $2,000 per month. A two-bedroom will run you about $3,000 per month on average. Number 5. San Jose, California. If you didn't know that San Jose was expensive, you probably haven't met anyone from San Jose. Everyone from San Jose knows that it's expensive to live there. In recent years, San Jose has become even more expensive than San Francisco. A lot of this has to do with their tech industry. Many of the biggest tech companies in the world are headquartered in San Jose. The city is home to both Adobe and eBay. It's also where you'll find the headquarters of Cisco Systems, Google, Intel, LinkedIn, PayPal, Roku, Salesforce, SolarCity, and Zoom. Number 4. Boston, Massachusetts. Boston is an expensive city, and it's been that way for a long time. It's no secret that real estate is extremely expensive in Boston. The city is consistently ranked as one of the most expensive cities in the United States. They've got a strong economy, excellent universities, and a rich history. Boston is a great city to live in, but it's not cheap. Median rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Boston is around $3,300 per month, and a two-bedroom goes for around $4,500 per month. Those numbers are just averages though. You could easily pay more than $5,000 per month for a two-bedroom apartment in a lot of neighborhoods in Boston. Number 3, New York City, New York. This one is obvious. New York City is expensive. There's no getting around that fact. But there are certain areas of New York City that are worse than others when it comes to how much things cost. Manhattan is by far the most expensive part of New York City, and it is also where most people want to live. If you want to live in Manhattan, expect to pay well over $4,000 for a two-bedroom apartment. Now there are parts of the outer boroughs that are relatively affordable, but if you want to live in Manhattan or downtown Brooklyn, expect to pay at least $4,000 for a two-bedroom. Number 2, San Francisco, California. Like Los Angeles, San Francisco is another city where you can spend upwards of $5,000 per month for a two-bedroom downtown apartment. San Francisco has been a popular city since before the gold rush. During the gold rush, it was one of the few boomtowns that actually made money. Everything from saloon to boarding houses were making huge profits. The only problem was that most of that wealth was being funneled into the hands of a few wealthy businessmen. After the gold rush ended, San Francisco continued to grow. It became a popular destination for young adults in the 1900s. Today, it's still a popular place for young adults to move to. A lot of people have dreams of moving to San Francisco. It's a dream that most people never fulfill. If you do move to San Francisco, expect to pay through the nose for rent. Number 1, Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States of America. It's home to some of the most important landmarks in the country, including the White House, the Capitol Building, and the Washington Monument. Washington, D.C. is also home to many of the nation's most important museums and cultural institutions, including the Smithsonian Institution, the National Gallery of Art, and the Library of Congress. D.C. is an expensive city. The median rent for a one-bedroom apartment is around $2,500 per month. And the median rent for a two-bedroom apartment is around $3,500 per month. But you can find apartments downtown that cost upwards of $5,000 per month. So what do you think? Did we leave any cities out that should have been on the list? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some of our other videos.